Y'all see the front cover of Madden?
Park in Boston, Massachusetts. We've got a perfect day for
Saquon.
baseball. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta
Saquon.
Braves. All
Mm-hmm.
right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Oh.
About to get started here. Pitching in our game today, Spencer Schwellenbach.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult.
I'm surprised you don't be playing this mug.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he
Mug
looks at
raw.
ball one.
Ball two.
I don't think I beat these Braves yet.
Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Oh, MLB.
Turns and fires to Betts.
Come
And
on,
it's
move.
fouled off. They'll do it again.
The healthy cut, tough pitch.
That's
at
a good
98,
hit.
but a really good pass at the ball.
Who?
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
No plumber. He's trying to get me. Damn, that ain't through about 10 pitches.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 on the way. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He's trying to get me. That's gone.
That one hammered out towards
Over the
left
green
field.
monster.
Back there, and it is
Ooh.
gone
Oh, that ain't the green
for the
monster. I'm
monster.
tripping. Oh, yes, it is.
The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's how you start
Here's a
off,
switch hitter, Tommy
Mookie.
Edman.
That's how you start, motherfucker.
Harris
Drop,
racing after
drop.
it.
Why you stop running?
It drops for a hit.
Oh, okay. He wanted to roll past him. Okay.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Freddie Freeman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Acuna able to make the grab. 1 away.
Not fooled at
You
all
didn't
right
get good
there. He was
contact, don't
clearly
they?
all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard.
That's
and it might
crazy.
add some there. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Teoscar Hernandez.
You ain't placed one today, OG?
Swings through strike 1. Fought off foul.
Put this nigga at the bottom of the lineup.
Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Fouled off.
Too late.
And they'll do it again.
Ah, he got my ass. Damn. I didn't even swing at that.
Runner on the go. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A 2-run homer. It's their second.
This is like my first time ever hitting over the green monster in MLB history.
So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping
Ever.
in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Hauls it in.
Okay, let's go. It's early though. Mm.
Back here in Boston,
Yeah, they
and
must
our
have called
pitcher
Roki
is this
down or
game,
something, or he must
Yoshinobu
be hurt or
Yamamoto.
something. Hey,
He's got
Siri.
that splitter, and it's a pitch that
Okay,
swings and
okay.
misses, come fast, and they come often.
Oh
Very
me,
difficult to pick
oh
up out of
me.
his hand.
I think he might have won a game or two.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh shit.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
You sent it.
Check swing, called strike. I'm expecting to see a lot of swings and misses today with Yamamoto on the mound. You know, his ability to generate strikeouts, so impressive. And he's not the most physically imposing pitcher in the league, but his fastball slider combo brings hitters to their knees quite a bit.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy
Here come
laying
this
off a
nigga.
3-2
They got the
pitch. And I tell
fast.
you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. They tried
One
to get
through
him to
nine.
chase
God
his
damn.
slider. Down and away. And it's even up.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Acuna runs. Fouls it
Yes.
off, still 1-2.
Yes.
Squirts away a little bit.
Mm.
And down on strikes. And
We
there's one
needed that
down.
one.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Check on the runner. Acuna dives back in. Foul ball. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw. Tag, and they got him. Acuna picked off. They say you win.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses.
Let's go, man.
Back now at Fenway. New inning getting
Well, let's ask some insurance.
Now will be Will
He
Smith.
whooped my ass early.
Schwellenbach back to work. That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stepping in, Andy Pajes. He's got it, and there's one down.
Okay.
And stepping in is the speed.
Man, I got the nigga picture right.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
I got my glasses on today.
The pitch. Breaking.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And he hit him. Back to the top of the
Man, had him as a white man. That's crazy.
He's already homered in this game.
Bags got the momentum going.
Ball one there.
Mookie.
Infield
Damn.
fly called there. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Double steal. This one in the dirt. And the runners will
Yeah.
come up. And no throw. Both runners are safe. And the 0-1. Albies on to first. And that is that.
The hell, Leonte.
Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. And now here is Austin Riley.
Fuck no.
Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. 1-1 now.
That nigga said, get your short hair ass on.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Brunson the Hooper, man. Nah, hell nah. He way better than IT. Nah.
And that's a little bit high.
Ain't call that.
Even at 2.
He got more in his bag than IT. I give it to IT though. He's way smaller doing it too.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. He's out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ozzie.
And that is out of play. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now.
Who is Tyler Rapp?
That's inside. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a foul ball.
He talking crazy.
This is inside.
2-1. Ball.
I got winners.
3 balls.
I got winners for real, and I'm watching it.
Ripped on a line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Moto, yeah.
Top half of the 3rd inning, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Popped up right side.
Come on, bro. They gonna break him off though. They better. That's the best thing going right now.
Albies pulls
As far as running back.
down. 1 up, 1
Oh,
down.
they gonna find some shit.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
They gonna
He
make
struck
some
out
for
swinging in
his
his
ass.
first at bat.
Yeah, they better pick him up.
Hernandez in his 8th
Come on,
season,
man.
32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And now the
1-1.
count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3.
Intentional walk coming.
Come on, man. Pitch to my nigga Shohei. He ain't do nothing to you, man.
Next batter. So a man at first. Here's Muncy to hit. He's 0 for 1. Gets the call. 0 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off, Alex Verdugo. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering upstairs. And strike 2.
1, 2.
And there's a ball. And they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. A little bit low. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missing inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's in the dirt. One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. First pitch misses. Allen on 3rd with 2 out. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Pajes at the plate now. That's ball one. Harris pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Kim in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And there's a hit. And now two aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Betts, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open.
Runners on the move. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Snap throw behind the runner. And he dives in safely. Banks off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here comes Tommy Edman. All bees. Tosses to first. Now two away as they get a run across. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. And this one looks like trouble. The run scores from third, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Hernandez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Freeman on third with 2 out. Gloves it on the dive over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And we're back. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And that one is lifted in the air. Kim sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's downstairs. Ball one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One out, bases empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the top of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a foul out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good eye in that spot.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 2 for 2. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Yamamoto back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That misses the zone, and the count even. One and one.
1 strike.
That's down and in.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pajes going back, and it hits the fence. Albies makes the turn at second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Line to left. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. But he's back in time. Here's Alex Verdugo. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
That's inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Kim makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-1. 2 down, bases empty. Nick Allen, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And a foul ball. Johnson fires. That misses. And that's ball 1. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Harris racing after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swings and misses.
No balls.
0-1. Johnson, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Harris should have this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that clips the inside corner. Now fly ball to right center. Kim on his way over. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. A strikeout and a walk. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
There's a swing and a drive. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Matt Olson down, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air. Muncy. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here is Freddie Freeman. And
No.
ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Acuna on the run. Brings it in. Out number 2. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, here's Austin Riley. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Forget it. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that misses. And that is ball 1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Landon Knapp. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 1-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Alex Verdugo.
1-0.
And that skips in the dirt.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture
ball,
that
one
run from
strike.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Harris, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
2-2.
Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And out to a board.
Back-to-back singles. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And the batter now, Nick Allen, in there at the knees for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him.
Ball.
In the dirt. Now one
Look out.
missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kim makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Boston, and here is Shohei Ohtani.
Now pitching the Braves, number 49, Aaron Summer.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Acuna there. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Muncy digs in. Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
That's a
Smith
check. What
tries
do
to
you
hold
got?
up, appeal to first, and Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Here's a 2-2. Harris brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Boston, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Knack back to work. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
And that's
No, that's
off
a ball.
the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. On a line out towards center. Pajes hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside corner for a strike.
No balls. One strike. No.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they inch closer. It's 6-3. Matt Olson up to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
Luis Garcia on to pitch out of the pen here. Here comes Austin Riley. This one in the air. Freeman has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Albies stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-0.
Olson off of first with two away. Next pitch is outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position. Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 3. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one almost got him. Tying run at the plate.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. First offering in the dirt. And it's fouled away. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Mookie Betts. Foul ball. Bummer deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here at Fenway, all set. For the bottom of the ninth. Now in for the break. Braves, Alex Verdugo. Garcia, a righty that throws with power. 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So, a man aboard. Nick Allen now at the plate.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball two.
On the ground to third, might be two. Over to Edman. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's in there. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Rip to third. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you want to get in. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do better, 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep breaths, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homies still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit, like Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true.